They said, where's the Cruella? Good morning, good fucking morning. Shit. Good morning, good old fucking morning. We're back for round two. Good morning, Jed. YouTube, me and Instagram was on earlier today. I got to post that video because I did save it. And we had a good old time. You here on time? Okay. Okay. Yes, indeed. I was up earlier, though. Instagram, I didn't even take a nap. You know what I did? Kept watching TV. You've been waiting for me to go like, oh. Oh, shit. Come on through, Jeff. Okay. Y'all are good. I know. We been up. I was up since like 5 something. And then I got on live. Maybe like 5-ish, almost 6. Then I got on live on Instagram to see who be up. And we Kiki fell out. And then I said I was going to take a break, take a nap. Never took a nap. Because I was watching the episode on CSI. The guy he had killed the teens. They were taking college students or high school students. They had a big old bowl full of pills. And he was coming in there to steal the coins, but somebody had already took the coins. So he ended up killing all the kids. They was popping pills. Well, he ended up killing the kids. And then the police came, then they found them. It was a mess. But yes, indeed, the sister had went in there and got the coins first. It was a mess. Hey, Jeb. Cher or Dolly Parton? Why do it have to be an or? Why it just can't be? Do you like Cher and Dolly Parton? I can say yes. Or do you listen to Cher and Dolly Parton? Yes. Why does it have to be an or? Let's say you and somebody else. Let's say you and Will Smith. You lost. You know? Shit. Honey. It's early, but it ain't that early. Shit. Have I performed them? I have performed both of them. I had done the Cher mix, and I've done a song of Dolly Parton's. You know, you got to play into your audience. Sometimes you got to pop up in there and surprise that ass. What song is he about to do by Dolly Parton? Watch this. Island in the stream, that is what we are. I'm too amped. But yeah, I did that with a duet with a guy. And we did it, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, and then I had to do the version they did on the American Idol. I think it was Kelly Pickler or something and somebody. No, it wasn't because the girl went home. I think they both. Was it Kelly? Somebody second on American Idol was Cody and somebody else. And they sung the hell out of that. And I heard this guy say he wanted to do it. No, he said, I wish I had somebody I could do this song with. And I'm like, what song? I know that. I do know that. I know that. Can I please do that, please? We shut that down. And what I did was share. I did Gypsy Champs and Thieves. I did that Gypsy Tramps and Thieves into Turn Back Time, and then it went right into oh, that was it. Shit, Turn Back Time. Cause then I do I have another mix where I start off as Diana Ross, and then at some point she says something, Cher, and all of a sudden, bitch, bam, I turn into Cher, gags them. Oh, did she? Yes, she did. But I know she black. But you gotta play your audience. I have done Tina Turner before. Rolling on the, I love Stephanie Mills. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do something in the way you make me feel, and to how come you don't call me no more, and to I feel good all over. I probably would have threw in home just for a slightly or secret lady or something. But I really don't like doing. I feel good all over because my boo, I loved him, y'all. He was my baby. He had died like maybe 2 years ago, maybe two, no longer than 3 years ago. And for years, um, I performed the song. And then one day he was just like, do this song for me. And I'm like, do what song? And then when he told me, I'm like, that song? I'm like, oh. And I have already been doing it. He had been seeing me doing it and everything. And he was like, I love when you do that song. Are you for real? And he was fine too. Oh, baby, I'm like, I got this for you, boo. I got this for you, boo. And every time I done it, he always went right to the front and stood there and watched, clap, tip, grab, everything. So now every time I hear that song, I think of him now for sure, even more, and I just can't. And he was just so nice. He was fine as a motherfucker. He was fine, baby. He had a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend. I knew for a fact I was not going to leave my boyfriend or cheat on him with my boyfriend. He was just fine, young, and all that. But we just became like, we was really good friends and stuff. But that song always just touched me in the heart, Jim. It just they performed that song. Okay. Fuck them right on up. Got you, boo. But yeah. Whew. You here? Okay. Just don't wear my nerves out. In Vogue, I like In Vogue first CD for sure. I think there was something on there that I could skip over. I didn't like that song Lies. I didn't like that song Lies. I couldn't deal with lies. I like In Vogue. What's been the best theme so far? What theme? What do you mean thing? Tammy Brown is really great. I always try to tell people used to laugh at Tammy Brown and like, make jokes about her. And a couple of times, I really want to lock the door and box them up because that's my girl. But I enjoy her performance. Like she's in a whole nother planet. But if you really look at Tammy and look at her moves a little bit, a lot of things she do is very Tina Turner. Because when she start performing Tina Turner, I would say this: Tammy do Tina Turner to me better than I do it. Tammy do Tina Turner better than a lot of girls who do Tina Turner. That little strut she do and that look, Tammy does that to perfection. Now, when it comes to the rolling on the river, I don't know if she got them type of swags. But as far as that's her jit, Tammy fucks that up. I will never forget. I live 40, that's about 30 minutes away from Long Beach. Tammy Brown was performing. I'm in home, I'm relaxing, I'm off, I'm bored. So I'm like, bitch, I want to go see a show. I want to go out. Who can I see that I'm going to be entertained from? Start scrolling through, ran across Tammy Brown page. She's performing down here in Long Beach. I got my ass up, got dressed, hit it down there just to go see Tammy perform because I knew it was gonna give me, I was gonna be excited. Seeing her perform and the other girls, and I got my night. Bitches, you gave me what I needed. Yeah. Hey, Jill, how are you? How do you be happy? Because I woke up. Shit, I'm always happy, Jill. I woke up, I feel good. To me, myself, and I look fucking great. Um, I don't know, how could you not be happy? Why would you want to be sad? Okay, that's my ring hitting my table. There's a video of Tina at Tammy Brown. Baby, it's a lot of videos of people looking confused at Tammy Brown. But did she stop? No, she kept on going. And she have a good old time. Love Tam Tam. Good vibes every day, all day. Uh-uh. Y'all see me when I was kind of down, though. I was still happy, excited, but I was kind of down when, my friend first passed and stuff. But I'm always happy. Shit. You don't want to be sad. You have a mental illness. I'm sorry, babe. I don't know how to tell you to handle that. I would say if you could, not fuck with the medicine. I don't know how old you are, but before they start telling you to take all these pills, you may want to smoke some reefer. Um, but I don't know. I don't know why you sad. I don't know what your mental jush is, but Jill, get that in control. Look at yourself and love yourself, Jill. Shit. That's what I do. Shit. For one, when these eyeballs open up, and I say, "Thank you, Lord." Up, at least a bitch can see and talk. Okay. Then everything else start moving. Up, hands moving, arms. Up, bitch, I'm happy. Everything is still going. Agree. Everybody agrees. Some CBD. You need something. I don't know how old you are, and if you underage, they do have something for kids. They do have a slightly lower dosage or something, but you need something for that mental health. You got to get that to 100%. I can't. Can't do weed, you drugs. Yes, you can. They have it for kids. Tell your mama you start looking it up. You on my live. Shit. It's called CBD. They got shit in there. It's better than them pills they may put up in your ass or them shots. Do I remember going to the music store today? Patty New's album came out. I sure do. I remember I called my job and told them, I told them the day before because I forgot. I said, I got an oil change and I have to get it done. And I got in there late because when the stores opened, it was Walmart. As soon as that bitch opened, I was the first one up in there with some more people. I went right to the back to the music. Got her CD. It was, let me see, was it Flame? I think it was Flame. Orange CD. Sure did. That was the only CD. She was the only CD that I ever bought that just came out. I never bought anybody else CDs who just came out. Only the Patties. I'm not buying this shit. That's what we got Bear Share and Line Wide for. But I do miss Amoeba Records. I used to go to Amoeba and clock up. But then something kept telling me, bitch, why are you buying these CDs? And they right here for free. So I said, fuck buying CDs. You played Flame in your car for weeks. Baby, in my Honda Civic, that CD was stuck in my car. I don't know how it got stuck and jammed in the CD player because I got hit from the back. In the front. I got hit like from the back, the side back. I don't know how my CD got stuck, but when they told me they was finna total my car, I said, "But did y'all get the CD out?" They said, "No, it's stuck. It's a loss." I lost, bitch. No, it's not. Child, please. I'm getting my CD. When they say come get your belongings, they was like, "Are you alright?" I sure am. Tearing that bitch. I tore that bitch up to get my CD out. You know what it did? It came right on out without a scratch. I had tore all that little piece up. I had a little screwdriver, put that bitch in there, and I was going like this and trying to pop it. Bitch, the guy was like, "I don't think you could do that, bitch. Yes, I can. Y'all said it's a loss. My CD is stuck. I want this." And I got my shit out. Sure did. I was thankful for that loss too, because I was behind on my car note. And they had paid all that off. I think I was 2 months behind. Just because I didn't want to pay it. Young, dumb, full of cum, just want money. And it still played. It sure did. It played right in my new car. Boop. Right on. Yep. Because there wasn't nothing wrong with the CD. I just don't know how it got stuck. It just got stuck. I was playing it on the way down. Somebody, boom. And from there, that's all I remember. And that bitch was stuck. I think I was listening to You Are My Solid Ground. Thank the Lord I was still on solid ground. Because it was a bridge I was going over. And I could have went off, but I didn't because it was all railing. And I got my CD out. You Are My Solid Ground. I think that was the song that I was listening to. Singing the hell out of that. On my way to work at Lips, that was on Fifth Avenue. Damn. Told my baby. My little car. I said, uh-oh. Uh, no friends left behind. I lost. Yeah, come. I was saying, not today, Satan. Okay. What's Lips? Oh, Lips is a restaurant where they do. It's a Lips is a restaurant, but it's like a drag restaurant because all your waitresses are drag queens. And then after you come in, you get seated. Your drag queen waitress will come over, greet everybody, take your drink orders, take your food orders, punch that in. The boys will come out. The girls go in the back, get ready for a show. They do one number. They come out, greet you again, make sure you're okay, make sure you don't need nothing else. And then they go do one more number, and then they come out. So you get a great show and some good food. But no tea, no shade. The best food I think I had out of Lips was out of Atlanta. After they had fired the people that they had in San Diego. But when I went to Atlanta to go eat, oh, y'all using seasonings. I don't think y'all using the right seasonings over here. Because they don't use they use like very healthy. But in Atlanta, oh they giving you 100% everything you probably don't need. But yeah, but even in Florida, I think they have one in Orlando. No, it's Fort Lauderdale, I believe. But they have some. It's the Lips is around. Hamburger Mary's is pretty much. Hamburger Mary's and Lips are kind of like this because it's all about eating and getting a good show. The only thing about Hamburger Mary's is the drag queens ain't finna come out there and wait on no tables. We just gonna be in the back performing. Ooh, wait. Okay. Let me tell y'all the story. Okay, here we go. Okay, you got to go to a Lips in Atlanta, but please wait just until I'm in town. Please wait. As soon as they get this thing handled, I would be doing a hateful spin around. Um, Throw down, especially in New York. They need to lock everything down. Okay, here we go. So, like in the drag when drag in my start we had Hamburger Mary's and then Lips came around. So I was able, and I was working at both because Hamburger Mary's wasn't like um a job, it was a gig. And there's a difference between a gig and a job. Some people don't understand. Lips was my job. That's where I went. I had days there throughout the week. I knew I was on the schedule for brunch. So that was my job. And that's for real where I was getting my taxes from at that time. Uh, Working at Hamburger Mary's before they started making us do paperwork, that was a gig. So, oh, you book this week or you going to book next week, you come over. So when all of that started rolling, I was at like the beginning of all of that. So I was in both places, you know. So when Lips started popping, and then Hamburger Mary's still popping, some people was having a problem with girls saying, "Oh, you can't work here and go over there." They try to start that. You can't go here. You can't work there. You can't. I didn't have that problem because I was already in the. I was the start. You know, I was in the starting range with them places, so it didn't apply to me because I was a baby. I was already doing this. But people used to be upset. Well, how come she get to go over there and perform at Puffcraft and she don't want to save the turtles? Well, bitch, because my name is Masters. Your name is not. So I used to have to talk to people and even got in like arguments with people before behind where I'm working at. Bitch, stay in my pockets. But yep, I was working at both. And like today, which I still work at both. Hamburger Mary's and every blue moon I go to Lips. And it's a gag because I never been fired. I was just like, oh no, I ain't gonna come down. I ain't gonna come down for a minute, Jim. I'll be down there. And then I found out they was using my number for the training. So people was training under my number or name or whatever. Oh, that's cute. But when I come back, y'all have a whole nother situation. And the owners of Lips have always been like so supportive and so like family to, us. So I was very lucky to be able to work at both places. A lot of people couldn't do it and they was very bothered. But you ain't mad at me. You mad at the situation. The situation is not me. I'm just in the situation. The situation is, bitch, I can work at both. But that's why I don't like when clubs say, if you work here, you can't work over there. Bitch, don't tell me that. You can't. Clubs don't have the right to tell a drag queen, any performer, where they can work. That's not your business. You hire me for your club. Whether I do your club first, second, or third, the performance is still gonna be the same. I can always change my clothes. If that's the problem, I ain't gotta do the same numbers because it's not about you. It's about me because I'm the entertainer. So I'm not gonna go over here give 100, go here give 50, go over here and give 5. Because all y'all got a check from me. So I'm gonna boost up this energy, give it all I got on this stage, and do it the same. Baby, that don't apply to me. I had told so many show hosts that when they start telling that, girl, that don't apply to me. You talking to them, you ain't talking to me. This is a grown man you talking to. And what you can't do is tell me where I can and can't work. Unless you're going to give me the money for the days I'm off and that they want to pay me for, then we talk. Other than that, cállate la boca, mamacita. There's a Hamburger Mary's in Houston. Yes, there is. I was there, no Rona. I was there. I was there. When I was living in Houston, I was working at Hamburger Mary's in Houston. Sure was. I'll let you know when to go back. When my sister Chevelle is working, that's when you go back. So I'll keep you informed when everything open up to go see my jet. But yeah, shit. I always been around places. They say, girl, you can't double dip. Yes, I can, bitch. They got an envelope over there with my name on it, ho. Yep, a lot of clubs. We try to tell the girls you can't perform here because you performing there, and if the audience gonna come, baby, whether I'm here or there, it ain't even about me. They don't want to come to your bar. And when I had to tell a couple of people that, they was floored. It's not me. It's not the performers. It's your bar. There's a lot of people who don't want to come into your bar. So whatever the case may be, it's not the performers. It's your bar they don't want to come into. But they're gonna have to learn. They got a Hamburger Mary's here in Houston. They sure do. They went to live on Love and Hip Hop. They sure did. They went up there and the mama. I thought that mother was. I can't even think of the person's name now. Fuck. Who did I think that mother was? What is that person's name? Cause she had a little blonde, a little hair. And I don't know if it's a Ricky Smiley character or what. I could not think. I was a collection supervisor. I was working for a prepaid telephone company, and I was like you know, the little not. I don't want. It wasn't a super. What was I? Super something. Super something. But I wasn't like a supervisor. I just was over my area for collecting coins. And after I have really talked about me wanting the job and hooping and hollering and keep throwing sly hints, I got the job and left. I'm gonna do drag for a time. Thank you. They was floored. What? We just giving you this promotion? Yep, girl. But I'm gonna make a lot more money doing drag than I am gonna be waking up in the morning, missing the damn Young and the Restless, telling somebody to pay $2 to keep that phone on. I'm gonna stay home, fry me up some pork chops, watch the Young and the Restless, do my housely chores, my wifely duties, my husband duties, and I'm gonna get ready for my show at night, Joe. And that's what I did. I quit that job. I liked it. I honestly did. I was flowing through that motherfucker. It was never a problem. Um, well, of course, people that you work with, they bitter. And there was this one guy, one older, like, white guy. And he just didn't he was mad for one when I got hired. And then he realized how much I was making more. But he didn't understand that I was from an agency. I was at a temp agency and they hired me. And I don't know how he ended up hearing how much money they was paying me. But he got upset about that. Baby, it seemed like he just had a problem. And I'm not gonna say that he's racist because he wasn't. He probably just didn't like gay folks. But he just always tried to make it. He always just nicked and nagged about everything. But he never like got out of hand or nothing. He just, because he never really did that. But baby, when I got that promotion and he was there longer than me, he was upset. He was pissed. When I tell you they announced me as a new superintendent or whatever, he had took them earphones off, set that down, grabbed his cigarettes, put that cigarette in his mouth, and walked out the door. What the hell wrong with him? But he was upset because, he felt like he was never going to get up in there. Well, honey, you don't even dress the part. You've been wearing the same shirt, shoes, and jeans since I've been here. But sure did. And one girl called her boyfriend up there to whoop his ass. Ooh, we was at lunch and the food truck was outside. And when you walking out, the food truck is right there. So you can't see no cars behind the food truck. They long. We was sitting there, Kiki falling out. And we heard this, book up, book up. That girl said, that's my boyfriend. And before she could say it, he was right in that guy's face. And he was like, I beat your ass out here. We were just sitting out there looking, and he was, oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. He had left her ass alone. He was being so nice to her. Hi, do you need anything? Oh, I could do the Xerox for you. How many copies did you need? He was kissing her ass because her boyfriend came up there. He was going to whoop that ass. He didn't want that ass whooped. That had simmered him right on down. I said, ow. Shit. Yep. Oh gosh. And I'm trying to think, what's his name? Henry? Henry? Harry? What was that man's name? It seemed like it was Henry though. But yep. Oh well, that wasn't my fault, Jeff. Shit. Good morning again, Jeff. Girl, I never went to sleep. I stayed up watching that CSI shit. It was getting every episode was just turning me. What? Some I didn't even see. I thought I seen them all. But yeah, the good old working days. He was a Karen, baby. He was a Ken. Shit, almost got that ass kicked. You know what? Yes, it was Miami. Cause that was ain't that the guy with the red hair? Mm-hmm. He sounded like a Bob or Jim. I'm pretty sure that was his middle name. Shit. When the man say, Eric, I think we gotta kill her. That's him. Yep. I watch SVU. I watch all those. SVU is with the guy and the woman, right? What is her name? I'm gonna say Karen. Shit, that ain't that woman's name. But she the one, Olivia. Ain't that her name on SVU? Olivia. Olivia got her ass whooped plenty of times on SVU. You know what? I watched a couple of episodes of Bones, but I didn't get into it like that. Benson. Yep, that's her. Olivia, she had got her ass kicked all the time. She had got that ass. She had got her ass kicked. She done got her ass raped, tortured, damn near died. She got her ass kicked almost every other episode. I have watched a few FBI files, but I haven't it wasn't nothing that I kept watching and watching though. How are you, Jill? I'm good, Jill. How are you, Jill? They stay getting kidnapped. Ain't that a bitch? She been through it all. Stayed with the company. Baby, she was not leaving that company. She stayed. Bitch, she said she was born for that. Yeah. Horatio. That's it. Horatio. He said, Eric, I think we gotta kill her. Like, they be so nonchalant and dry talk. Ooh, that makes me nervous. Her chick must have been right, babe. It must have been. I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries a lot when I was younger. I haven't watched them really recently, but when I was younger and taking the trash out at night, that music used to scare me. And every time it was time for me to go outside at night, take the trash out, ride my bike home, I would hear that music playing, and you just riding as fast as you can. You damn near killing yourself to walk out the door, 10 feet to the trash can, and just 10 feet back. You damn near killing yourself because you're scared. Because the music is late all day. I know I was terrified. I had to ask my brother, come outside with me. He's like, no. Take the trash out. Like, oh, God, please, somebody help me. Shit. But yeah. Is my judge. Okay, I gotta get into some more of those. You like the New Orleans CSI. You know what? I think I watched 2 of those. I haven't watched them. The new ones though. It scared me when I was a child. They would be like the killers out there. When they tell you that and they gotta play that music, I didn't like the Twilight Zone music. I didn't like the Twilight. That shit used to scare. I had to turn that anyway. I never liked that show. But I had to turn it. That music. I hated MASH. It didn't scare me. I just hated the fucking music. Every time that come, boom, click, I am not watching MASH. I don't want to hear that sound. I don't want to hear the song. I have never watched MASH. I always skip that over. Yeah. You love the Twilight Zone, no, Jeff? Hey, baby, Jeff. Shit. 48 hours. I have watched that. When they be finding that shit and they be doing all these asking questions and going into place and they talking and figuring shit out and they get the people and they sitting in there, honey, if you already caught, you might well just say, bitch. I'd be like, ooh. But when they tell the stories of how they be doing stuff and that's why I'm like, you don't never know. And that's probably why I be saying all this shit. Because when they be doing them SUVs and shit and CSIs, that shit really be happening. The first 48, ooh. They never lawyer up. Never. They never say, can I get a lawyer? They don't say shit. They go right in there for hours and just be talking until they get stressed out. In Atlanta, that must be paranoid. Uh-oh. You in Atlanta. Baby, anytime they show me anything, it could be in Atlanta, it could be in New Zealand, I figure it's happening right here in Los Angeles. They never remain silent. Baby, their nerves get bad. All through the Twilight Zone. That's a child. Yes, indeed. Oh, Perry Mason. Oh, Jesus. I hated that too. I didn't like none of them creepy sounding things coming on. Do I think Rona is fake? Do you think Rona is fake? Yeah, they said them interview rooms be called because they all be like this and shit. They all be underneath their shirts. They like this underneath their, they said they be freezing their asses. Shit. I hope everyone is having a good day too, Jeff. Mm-hmm. They get another room, yeah. Them a cigarette. That's when they start snitching. Because that nicotine, they say, you smoke? Okay, give them about 2 hours. Let's keep them in for 2 hours and see what happens. You know what happens in them 2 hours? They need that nicotine. They need that hit. Then they start talking. Take your shit. You said Rona is definitely fake. This is somebody who I don't even want to be bothered with. Child, you get your ass off here. You just as stupid as your mama. Because she had you. Sorry, but you got to take it as it is. I didn't watch Andy Griffin either. I didn't watch Andy Griffin. Well, you know what? I can't say that because my mom and my auntie used to watch that. But I never really got into it. For one, it was black and white. Um, so I just couldn't understand that. And I just never really got into it. That little stuff wasn't funny to me. I just didn't. The X Files. Oh, I didn't watch that either. I didn't watch that either, Jen. It was boring, very boring. Not the X Files. We're talking about Andy Griffin. You still watch it? So did my mama. So did my daddy. I mean, my daddy, my auntie. I do watch I still watch I Love Lucy though. I grew up on I Love Lucy. That's my mom's favorite. My mom's favorite of all times is I Love Lucy. She can watch that over and over. She know all the words. She know what Lucy finna say, Ethel, Fred, and goddamn Ricky. And her favorite one is when Lucy was in the freezer and she got froze and she was crying and Ricky was like, "No, Lucy, don't hoo hoo, don't do hoo hoo." My mom used to love that episode. So I know all of I Love Lucy's. And what? How did I survive? Uh-oh. Back in the day, the 90s. No, I didn't watch, what is it, Mark and Molly? No, I didn't watch Mark and Molly. I did watch the Jeffersons. I did watch the Golden Girls. How did we get on TV shows? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Ooh, I don't watch the old westerns yet. Different Strokes, yes. Okay. I was trying to see if somebody said something. Excuse me, no, Rona. Hot in Cleveland, no. You know what? I watched a few of those episodes. I sure did. And to me, Betty Wright was the best one. Like her lines was better. Isn't that her? Yeah, them some good series back then. Watch how what? What how did I survive? Oh, I think I seen something like that before. Martin, yes. Good times all the times. Somebody living single, yes. You love the Golden Girls, okay. How did I survive? Had you crying? Uh oh, uh oh. Some I'm a boohoo. The Facts of Life. I did watch The Facts of Life. I watched The Facts of Life, um, Silver Spoons, Small Wonder. Vicky was the robot. Vicky to the bedroom. Oh, I used to love 227. I watched every episode, even after Jack A left. It didn't have the same there when Jack A left, but it was still good. Because I knew Brenda had something going on. I felt like I grew up with Brenda. Y'all remember when Brenda went to that dance with Calvin? And Mary walked up in there. Yeah, get your, yes. No, I didn't watch Alf. My uncle, my step uncle, used to watch Alf all the time. And when I used to go over to my cousin's house uh, and spend the night and hang out, and Alf was on, he would be watching Alf. And I never could understand why they thought this damn toy, stuffed animal, or whatever, was so damn funny. I just didn't get it. I was younger, but I didn't get it. Punky Brewster, yes. Her face hit the floor. Calvin hit the floor. He said, oh. She said, Calvin, what? He said, oh. What's wrong, Calvin? Oh. And Mary, do, 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 do. She said, Mom, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Right, come on. Baby Calvin took off. We watched that episode a million times. I love 227. Punky was your girl. I know Punky had me crying all the time. Ooh, y'all taking me back. Take me back. We want to go back. Stop watching it because I don't know. I didn't know Jack A left. Yes, Jack A left. Sandra Clark. She left. When did she leave? She left and started doing her own spin, which I thought was okay, but I didn't really care too much for it. I don't think that really took. I don't think the writers took time to come up with something that was really suitable for her. You know, even though she could play any part, but that wasn't the right thing. They should have gave off a little something extra, or I don't know. What's happening? Love that. Jerry Springer in the 90s, they was always fighting. What was that trans girl name? Brittany. Brittany was our girl. That was our motherfucking girl. Because Brittany came on there that one time and set it off. She was our girl ever since then. And she was always coming back because she had set it off. She said, right, bitch. You said, what? Back out. Nails popping, earrings flying. She was tearing their asses up. I remember Brittany. That was my girl. What you mean, R.I.P.? Brittany passed away? Shut the fuck up. What the hell happened to Brittany? You loved her own sister? Oh, okay, me too. What happened to Brittany? In Living Color, you know. I watched it. We recorded it. It was always on TV when it was on. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I did watch it. Wait a minute. Hold on. She had a major heart attack in 2007. Really? Oh, Mad TV? No. I didn't do Mad TV. I didn't like the little cartoon on there. The Ricky Lake show was good. Good old Ricky Lake. That's where Ricky Lake was a good TV show, though. A Different World, love A Different World. That's how I got my name, Jasmine Guy. That's how I got Jasmine, because I was a really big fan of hers. And she had just pretty much came out with Try Me and I Just Want to Hold You. Yeah, that's how I got my name to be Jasmine. I had to think, shit. Mad TV. Yes. Excuse me. No Rona. The Christina show. Why didn't know Spanish? Oh wait, she was English first, then she went to Spanish, right? But I do remember her show. I remember Ricky Lake, Sally Jesse, Donahue, Montel, Geraldo, Oprah. I remember they was saying Oprah wasn't gonna make it. Okay. Oprah tore that ass up. Oprah was wearing their asses out so bad, baby, people started retiring, never coming back. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this business. It's time for me to retire. They ratings start dropping. Oprah was coming on at what, 4 o'clock? In San Diego. And baby, Oprah has shut all their asses down. Have you ever did a Tamia song? I have. Let me go through her catalog. I got the song, but now I'm singing somebody else's song. She did a remake of what? Careless Whispers. And I'm trying to think what's on that CD. Well, not on this CD, but I done Her Name Is Me, and she loves me more than you'll ever know. I finally see that loving you and loving me just don't seem to work at all. So patiently. Yes, woo. Tamia. And she still sings. Tamia look amazing. And she still sings. See, y'all, we need to start getting these people together. Gilligan's Island, no. I did like the professor, and I did like Ginger. I used to love to see them too. I thought Ginger was always glamorous on the fucking... How is she this glamorous on a damn island? I could never understand that. But I liked the professor. And I liked Ginger. And everybody else was cool though. I always wanted the professor and Ginger to really knock it off. You know, to get it together. Yes, indeed. But I wasn't like, oh, Gilligan, let's go watch Gilligan. No, I wasn't like that. But if it was on, like, I'd watch it. You so happy to catch me. I'm happy you caught me too, Jeff. This weed is so mild. I'm smoking a weed now that my people at Cali Farms gave me. And it's mild. Ooh. Ooh. I like it like that. She's working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Moving slow motion for me. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. No, I didn't have to watch Friends because we had Living Single. So I was watching the original Friends of Living Single. So I didn't need to watch the Living Single Part 2. I was watching the real Friends, and that was Living Single. I was tearing that up this morning, though. See, YouTube, y'all don't know what was going on in the morning. So my little remix, that's what I was doing this morning. So if y'all kind of thrown off, I'm sorry. Everybody don't. Everybody, sometimes you're going to miss, sometimes you're going to get. Who was my favorite on Living Single? Every last one of them. Every last one of them. It wasn't a scene that I didn't like in that show. Not one. Because everyone was they was their own person. And they all had their own good character. And it was always something interesting about all of them. So I didn't have a favorite. It didn't matter who was on because they was all crazy. Khadijah was reading the shit out of them. Ray Jean was crazy. Max was crazy. Sinclair and over. That was a perfect show. It's not a fake. That wasn't, for me, it wasn't, I had to pick one out because they all really had that show going because everyone had something. But I'll tell you this, though. Kim Fields has been one of the kick-ass actresses in the business since she was a child with Mrs. Butterworth. And I don't even think she had two front teeth in her mouth during that time. Her mama is savage. Chip is savage. She taught everybody. The Raven Show. I ain't never watched that. Yeah. But they all was good. Now I need to go back and watch when Max had on that dress that Ray Jean was setting up for the soap opera, and it was like a detachable dress. And she told Max, "Do not take that dress." And Max came in there and took that dress, and that bitch came apart. She said, "There I was, doing the cha-cha." She said, then all of a sudden, waka! Ah! The dress on the floor. She said, well, it was for the show, and it was, rigged like that. But when she said, girl, it's talks RuPaul. It's talks RuPaul may be at this party, girl. You don't want me to be shown up by a drag queen, do you? She said, girl, she already got you beat. Chip was the original mom, show mom. Yes, we say mom manager. She was. I was trying to think was there anybody else, but Catherine didn't get involved. But yes. Yeah, he played Goldie. Remember they was giving out that name and he said, "What's your name?" Max said, "Shaquan." And what's the name said? Sinclair gonna say, "Hey, hey, that's my name." Y'all don't understand. Me and my twin watched that over and over and over. We had all those because it was Martin and then Living Single Thursday night, back to back. Sure was. I didn't do shit before before 8 o'clock and after 8 o'clock. I didn't go out. My friends can call me. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not doing shit till 9 o'clock. Who burnt Janet? Oh, yeah, the mom burnt Janet. I was listening to Kim Fields had did her interview with her mom, which I don't know why nobody have ever really did. Kim Fields was doing an interview on her mom. It may be posted up somewhere, and she was saying like how Janet was doing the acting, and she was telling her like just go in there, think of something that'll make you cry, and then when they say action, just come out. She said she had no idea Janet is gonna go in there and pull that out like she did, but she was saying how good she was and stuff. Debbie Allen said the same thing about Janet. She said the acting and the singing, of course. But when it came to that dancing, you could show her a ballet move and Janet could do it. No training, no nothing. She could just do it. I said, damn. Joe put her in there to be an actress. But she wanted to be a singer. So when she got older, Joe said, no, we're going to go ahead and put you in the music. She did Dream Street. They didn't really do too much. I think she did something else. But when she got 18 and did Control, adios, amigas. Are you actually live? Yeah, Jill. Didn't you see the red live button up there saying live, Jill? You know who can sing for real? Rebe Jackson. Rebe do have a nice voice. She was singing something before. What was that song Rebe came back out with? And she sung it on something, and she was good. But I don't think, a lot, I just don't think everybody is just meant just to be doing all that. That's a lot of traveling. That's a lot of waking up in the morning. You really don't get a lot of sleep. You're flying here, you're flying there, you're jet lag, you don't feel good, you still got to perform. It be a lot sometimes. Centipede. Yeah, but she had another one. And You're Faithfully. Is that kind of like fast song she came out? Been recording these and playing them live. That's why I asked. Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, Jill, you didn't see the red little button up there? They recording them. Horse. Be Janet for that, sir. She sure did. And I think they needed a little girl. Janet had all her teeth, and Kim Fields didn't have no teeth. But who's my favorite singer? Baby, you already know that. Or you probably don't. Patti LaBelle and Luther Vandross. Nobody better, nowhere. Nobody. Now, after we go through that, Whitney. There is nobody, and I mean nobody, that came up in that Whitney Houston era, Luther Vandross era, that sung the way they sung in their eras. I don't care. And I'm talking live singing. That audio, radio shit, that, recordings, everybody gonna sound good on that. But now I wanna see what you gonna sound like live. And when Whitney Houston went up there and sang, she sounded, if not better than the record, like the record. She didn't really change. It was a high note. She would do something extra to go. Baby, a lot of people didn't do that. They faked the phone. A lot of them did. Where does Shaka Khan go on your list? I don't know, Jill. She in there. She's definitely in there, but I don't know where she go. But if she go in the order with Patty, them, she really, I don't know where she going. Try any, I have tried, from her first book, yes. I have tried a macaroni and cheese. That was amazing. Um, I tried, what was that, cabbage? I know we did our greens, we did our macaroni and cheese. I'm trying to think, did we do our cabbage before? Um, I know I did her brisket. I did her something else. But that was pretty much it, though. But when her first book came out, baby, me and my boyfriend went to the store and I bought everything that she had in that cookbook. And we went home and made that mac and cheese for like a big old family gathering. Gone. Where's the mac and cheese? Gone. They have fucked that up. They're like, what's this cheese in here? All type of shit. It's about 7 cheeses in there. I don't know. We just threw the shit up in there. Was Aretha really coming out with a full line to complete with Patty? Before she passed, that was Patty. You know what? But I always, I'm a documentary interview type of person like to watch. Aretha have always talked about doing a cookbook for years. She even cooked on shows and, back in the 80s, 90s or something, she was cooking on shows. So she always said that she wanted to do a cookbook, but she ain't ever done it. It just never worked out. I don't know we don't know what happened behind the scenes, but it just never came to be. She was always on the cook show. Cooking basic. Like, girl, that's all you did. That's what we do too. How do I feel about people taking 6 plates home? That depends. If you are told, please take some food home, then okay. If you just loading up your plate and walking out the door, you can thank you for making these plates. You got the one you wanted? Okay, thank you. Because you're not taking all this. Martha loved some of it. She sure did. Honestly, she really loved well, I ain't never seen Gladys and Dion on there, but she always had Aretha and Patty on there. Patty have amazing longevity, amazing career. Amazing. Let me tell y'all something. From the time that woman been an entertainer, she have always been relevant in everything. She's always at the awards. She's always at whatever. She's always here. She's always there. You see her in every fucking decade. She's always there. And you're like, well, where the other girls at? Ross ain't coming out. Dion ain't coming out. Gladys is busy. Riri ain't been bothered. Patty has always been everywhere. Always. And I just always been amazed by that. Like, this woman be relevant. Like, she's always in the business. She know the current artists. She know that music. She like 50 Cent in the club. She like, what's that song? She like California Love. She good. I love it. I love her. She's so down to earth. Oh, remember when that white lady tried? Oh yeah, and Patty lit that ass up on Tyra. I know she called her a bitch. I don't care what nobody say. In my mind, Mama said stupid. But you didn't hear her say stupid, but I have watched her actions for a long time, and I know she called her a bitch underneath herself. She let that lady have it. Good. I'm glad I'm brightening up your day, Jill. She ain't never. Patty ain't never been on work. That woman been touring for. She toured for at least about 8 years without a CD, if not 10. She haven't had a new CD out. She was just on tour. What's she doing? Touring? I did see her on Greenleaf Jet. I don't do pies. I did a little bit of the crust with a little bit of the stuff, and it was sweet. It was sweet. That was all I needed. But I don't eat like pies and shit, so I can do all that. I did hear about her. Hi, Jet. Thank you. I'm glad I'm making you feel alive. Wake that ass up. Get that soul in order. Get that ass in order, honey. Life is too good. Even though we in bullshit, life is too good. But girl, that recipe was wrong as hell. Cause I knew I was. Oh, good. Which one? Something by Patty. You know what? Um, if you didn't use, I guess, the right stuff she said, if you didn't follow directions by direction, it could have fucked up. My boyfriend was the type, uh, very, you know, so we was like, a little bit of this, that say that, that say that. And if we didn't like it, we could just add something to it. But it came out really good, though. We had measuring cups, the little measuring little spoons, everything that cookbook said. We had went step by step by step by step. One of those cheeses that we got, it was about $12, $15, I think. Bitch, what for some cheese? What kind of goddamn cheese is this? And we had to drive somewhere to get that cheese. Because one of the stores didn't sell that cheese. We had to drive somewhere to get that. Shit. I used to see Stephanie Mills in Charlotte Target all the time. Thank you, Jen. Stephanie Mills is so short. I didn't know Mama was. I knew they said she was like what 4 something, 5 foot, 4'11". But when I seen her in person for the first time at the concert, I'm like, damn. I knew she was small, but to see her in person, you like, girl, look at you. Walmart and Target. It depends on what them prices are saying. Shit, they sell the same shit. Walmart is a little bit more like under Target to me. Did that make sense? I gotta, Target. Cause Target was Target there first. Yeah, Target was there first. But yeah, Walmart is giving me like the underlining of Target or something. Hi, Jed. Uh, I have been to the UK, Jed. Hey, Jed. How are you? I don't shop at Zara or H&M. H&M clothes don't fit me. Not how I like for my clothes to fit. I think I got 2 things from H&M. H&M clothes, they never fit me right. I take my ass to Old Navy or the Gap, perfect size. And the Gap, do H&M have kids? I don't know. I just never been an H&M type of person. Do I like smoothies? I don't like the ones that's green. What they just remind me on PayPal. I don't buy no clothes online. Nothing. Uh, 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 uh. I don't buy shit online. Mm-mm. If it's like something maybe for like Jasmine, yes. But for me to wear, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I really don't trust shit online, Jer. I need to know how it fit. 90 no green smoothies, Jer. That's gonna make you shit. Hey, from Barbados, Jer. You smoking on a banana split. Uh-oh. What you got going on over there, Jer? Shit, you live in Old Navy. I love the clothes just fit me nice. I swear they do. You know, I can't really a lot of clothes in like small clothes. You know, I'm small, so when I go get like a regular, I guess a guy's or a small, they don't they don't ever fit me right. The waist is always super big. The pants be like a little bit too long. It be like rubbing all in my thigh. It's just crazy. You let me go to the kids, give me a 16, I'm perfect. Everything is good. Because the jeans, sometimes they rub on your inner thigh. And I don't know if it be too long or what, but I don't like that. I don't know if they're closing the gap. Are they? Please don't tell me that. Because if so, I'm going to go use a special credit card. What are your favorite places to shop? Really anywhere. Honestly, I got clothes from any and everywhere. Because if I like something, if I could get it, I get it. Um, so I have clothes from everywhere. But I do like the Gap in Old Navy though. But I have clothes from shit. TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, hell, everywhere. You know it don't matter. Just look good. I'm not buying shit out of Gap with Yeezy. I'm not buying none of Yeezy shit. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. I did buy a T-shirt from the 99-cent store. Sure did. Shit. I said if I like it, I buy it. That's the 99-cent store too. You know what? As a matter of fact, what shirt? Did I still have that shirt? I bought a shirt there and I cut that bitch. You know, I cut my shirts all the way down. Oh no, I gave it away. And it had damn, what was on right here? It was something, and I gave it to a friend of mine for his birthday, because he was like, "Oh, it's my birthday, I want this," and I was tipsy and shit. Oh, here, bitch, and gave that bitch my shirt, and I got it from the 99-cent store. Sure did, and it was a large, so it could cut long and it'd hang and it could show more. I want to show more, but less too. But it don't matter where you get something from. Shit. The thrift store, I don't think I ever bought anything for myself out of the thrift store, but I have bought a few things for Jasmine out of the thrift store. But I hate the thrift store because all that shit smell like mothballs. Shit. All that shit in the thrift store. The thrift store stinks. It smells like old home, old folks, mothballs. Your crackhead cousin did what? Knocked on my door for a place to sleep again and got to be quick when nobody's home. Uh-oh. He said knock, knock, knock. You said no ma'am. You're not coming up in here, crackhead. Baby, I want to open my door neither. Shit. Dumpster diving. Oh, I ain't doing that. We keep that on Living Single. It's in the store and I was gone. They say It's clean everything. I do know they say they wash everything, but they're not using Tide and fabric softener. They probably using some old generic ass soap or some damn antibacterial soap with no scent to it, but it stinks. Smell like mothballs. Hey, Jim. Well, even the ones that I went to on Melrose, they still stunk. They just stink to me. I'm drinking on some damn coffee, and it need a few things. It need more. It need more sugar and more, and it could be warmer. Hey, Jim. I'm doing good, Jim. Where my I would love to have my. You know what? I don't need to have it in the morning. No, because I had done a lot of things where, honey, all I had time to do was get my ass together and punch it out the door. But I think I just like coffee though. But I don't have to have it before I do my stuff though. I drink it sometimes with creamer, and then sometimes I use a lot of times I use a lot of sugar. So most times it tastes like Kool-Aid coffee. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Boo. Your birthday tomorrow, 37. All right. We're going to be turning up tomorrow for your birthday, Jim. Favorite drink? You love you some coffee? Oh. My favorite drink is water. I do enjoy me some water. Um, I drink water, coffee, and I may have like a Gatorade, the lemon kind, and I do red wine, any type of red wine. Dry, sweet, whatever, just red, because it's good for the blood. And I get my blood going so I can be happy, Jeff. Mushroom coffee, hell no, what is that? You a pothead in both ways, uh-oh. Well, wait a minute. Hey, baby from Dallas, happy birthday, Jeff. They say happy birthday over here. But wait a minute. What do you mean mushroom coffee? We been 13 years and been in recovery, but I do smoke some weed. Well, congratulations on your recovery of the drinking of the alcohol, and keep it up. Please keep up the good work. I don't drink energy. No, I never do energy drinks. I had like um, Red Bull one time, and I didn't even drink it all, but I didn't like how it tastes, and that started doing that. Oh no, I didn't like that. And then they said erase your heart. So I'm like, nah, I'm cool. And I didn't need it anyway. Personally, I was drinking it because, everybody was drinking it. Time, oh, you're going to get some energy. I'm like, okay, bitch, I can take a little more. But, uh-uh. I ain't never, after I took that, drank that Red Bull, and nope. Mm-mm. I don't do energy drinks at all. I like my natural shit. I love my natural shit. Promise you I do. I got a whole bunch of good ass up and ready energy. I don't need that energy juice shit. I seen people be almost tweaking. They, what is wrong with you? Oh, think I had too many energy drinks. But bitch, you did. You going back and forth. It's made with some mushrooms and lightning. No, I ain't never had that. No, I don't drink iced coffee. I'm lying. I like the coffee from Starbucks the ones you buy in the store that's in a bottle. I like them cold coffees, but I haven't had that in a while. And I really haven't had it since I found out Starbucks support YRE and Coral. So we're stuck in the house because people like the people who run Starbucks vote and support what's going on in the White House. So I don't even fuck with that. Vodka and Red Bull hurts your heart now. Baby, quit drinking that shit. You ain't supposed to mix that. Y'all gonna be having problems with your hearts. You better get your life in order and find out what you can have, what you can't. I thought you might have had some orange caps or something. Orange caps? What kind of orange caps, Jim? Bacon ice cream. Mm-mm. I don't even like all the different flavors. You 23 and you can't have salt. Baby, it's a lot of people that can't have salt. Salt will fuck you up. High blood pressure. That shit'll fuck your ass up. So you better be careful. It's all right. You ain't missing nothing. Look at that wind blowing my door. My thing so you can see my door. That's my closet. With my clothes. I thought you might have some. Oh, okay, I did that. Hey, Jed. Thanks. That's a Russian drink vodka, but actually, they drink lots of beer. I could believe that. I could believe it's a lot of beer getting drunk over there. Because beer is cheaper over there. Mrs. Dash got me. Yeah, you on Mrs. Dash? Yeah. You Mrs. Dash, yeah. I was like, Mrs. Dash don't have no flavor. It just got some good. It gives you good color. Then I found out, it's for the ones who really can't have salt. Oh, so you need more powder, like garlic powder, seasoning powder. You need that. You can't have the salt part because Mrs. Dash ain't shit but colors. It just make the food look like it's seasoned. But like, what the hell? That's when you got pour. You go try to taste the seasonings, bitch. I don't taste shit. It's just coloring. It just make the food look like it's seasoned real good. It play with your eyes, it play with your brain. And I know the taste. So everything comes to be one. This ain't right. Yes, my family have attended my drag shows. Honey, my whole family, they don't been to my drag shows. They don't show people who I was. All that. I have a really wonderful, loving, just it's crazy though to like for me to perform and to walk out there and I look and my cousins and sisters and them just sitting there watching. Now the guys, they ain't, they ain't really stepping into no clubs, but they like, they see what I do though. They done seen the and I ooh, they done seen the videos, they done seen all of that. I never like showed up to my house and drag before. I'm never gonna do that. I never got ready at home before. I'm never gonna do that. Even though all the kids know, I'm not about to do that. Mm-mm. That's what I'm not gonna be doing. I'm not gonna be in the house. Oh, let me get ready for work, and I'm just sitting back here painting, and then come out. All right, y'all gotta go. That's what I'm not about to do. That's what I'm not about to do. No, I don't believe. Well, I don't want to say I don't believe I don't have any. Anyone in my immediate family out of I'm gonna say the 40 of us, no. Now, if it's summertime, we communicate, have big old parties all the time. The immediate, then I don't know. But even if they are, they ain't my business. Because, like I say, family is human. And just like I won't fuck with a bitch on the street, I won't fuck with family. Because just like family will fuck you, a bitch on the street will fuck you. So everybody's human. So I'm very thankful that I never had to experience that. Anything with my family members of any across the board, from my parents to my siblings on down to my cousins. I never had to deal with that. But I always knew if they didn't accept me, that's fine with me because everybody have the right to accept who they want to accept. But when you don't accept me, you make sure you don't say a fucking word to me. because I'm going to light your ass up. Because if you can accept me for who I am, you should never speak to me. Period. Because what you're doing is you're doing the fake shit. And what you're doing is you're saying hi in my face, and then as soon as I turn around, you're talking about me. No. When I know you don't accept me, I appreciate your wishes. I understand the way you are. As of this point, we don't need to talk. It's no hate. It's none of that animosity. It's not, oh, it's none of that. It's just we don't need to communicate. Because you're saying hi to me, and I know as soon as I go that way, you're going to talk about me. So I prefer for me not to waste my time to say hi to you, and then you going to let me have it. No, I'm good. Because the fake shit I ain't here for. So, to each his own. But they've been really cool, though. They've been cool. And I've been so thankful. I tell you, I'll be so thankful. Thankful because baby, it was terrifying. And I can't really express that enough to people how scary it was when I finally started going into the gay area. And it wasn't, the coming out or seeing the people and all. It was everyone that I was meeting that was outside, they was homeless. They was going to either go to a hotel room where it was about 6 or 8 of them in one room. Some of them was hoeing. They was doing drugs. And it was so scary because you don't know how your family going to react until you say, oh, I'm gay or I'm bi. So you don't know how they're going to react because everybody is in love with you. Everybody loves you, yada, 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 until you say, I'm gay or I'm bi. That's when it whoop, and out, everybody stopped loving you. So you don't know. And I just didn't know. So I had to have in my mind early, if my family don't fuck with me, I gotta say fuck them. Because at that point, I'm starting to learn and figure out what I want, who I am, where I want to go, and I just didn't have time for it. And yeah, so what you miss, Tony? We talking about family, coming out and they not accepting you and all that shit, and my family cool. And if anybody in my family didn't accept me for being who I was, I was gonna tell them, okay, fine and dandy. At this point, we do not need to talk anymore. No love lost, no nothing. You don't accept me. So why should you talk to me? Don't speak. Don't speak to me. Because I'm going to cut your ass out. But I can't imagine how hard it is coming out to your family. It is, you know what? It's the toughest thing ever. Because we talk is bad. But when you see what goes on before you have to tell your parents, it makes you more scared. Because what you see is people your age, people under your age, on the street. They hoeing with grown ass men. They doing drugs. They stealing. They selling drugs. It was. I don't know. I remember that first night I tossed. I didn't go to sleep at all. I didn't go to sleep at all. I couldn't believe that, bitch. They out on the street. It was like what we had friends. It was like 4 groups, and in each hotel, because it was all in one hotel in the area. Um, I think it was like 4, and it'd have like 6, 8, 6, 9, or whatever. It was just so many people in a hotel room. Some had 1 bed, some had 2, and they had to go out there and do whatever they had to do to pay their rent. And that was the hotel, you know. It was a scary, I'm telling you, that was a scary shit. Because I just didn't know. But what I did know is a bitch had a job. I did know that. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I got a job. And with my job, I'm going to survive. So my mom had something about this white lifestyle. Mine did too, but my mom didn't play that. She didn't care. She just wasn't gonna let nobody else say shit or hurt her children. But my mom just said, "Okay, it is what it is." But she broke it down to me. Don't drink after nobody. Don't let nobody give you no drinks, because you go over some guy house and it's five of them. They getting you drunk and they all running up in your asshole while you knocked out. That's what my mom told me. She broke some shit. She didn't sugarcoat shit. No, I didn't depend. No, I no. No, please stop smoking. I want to meet you one day. Well, baby, I ain't gonna stop smoking. So if you get off here, you want to see me smoke, and then hopefully one day we can meet one day. I appreciate you worried about my lungs and stuff, but you know, like I always tell people, we're gonna die one day for something, and I ain't never really seen nobody die for weed. Now I understand the cigar, but I got this. You know, I got this. Yeah, my mom was very. She was like, okay. My dad wanted to know. He just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna be no full bottom. Because I was blessed and I was his son. Um, and then when the drag came around, are you going? Do you want to be a woman? Are you like, you know? Hell no. I don't want to be no goddamn woman. They were like, what? I was like, no, I do not want to be a woman. This is art. It's just drag. I put it on, and that's it. Like Flip Wilson, you know. Remember Geraldine Flip Wilson? It's the same thing. It's just an act. No, I do not want to be a woman. No, I do not hook up and drag. I don't do none of that, Daddy. None of that. I'm like, all right. Would have been the problem? No, I just wanted to know. And then he said, well, listen, as a man, this is what I want for you. And he broke it down. Take care of yourself. Have your finances. Do what you got to do what men do. Da-da-da. Okay, I got you. So when y'all always see me like, hear me talk about putting something aside for a rainy day, Pops broke it down. You can't depend on people out here. You got to depend on yourself. Like, damn, Daddy. So yeah, he told me, don't, you know, friends and watch people. Just don't be letting people just run all up in you and shit. You hitting the pipe. Oh, don't put that on here, Jim. Or just put you hitting your weed pipe or something. Because pipes sound like crack. Since you have been doing drag for so long, does Jasmine feel? Well, Jasmine is a part of me because it's me. But I know when I'm Jasmine and I know when I'm not, and I'm always the same person. It's just I being mature. I'm the same person in and out the bullshit. Shit, ain't no different. Ain't no difference besides the walk. But you know, but no, I don't. I ain't got time for that. When you go to bed, how would you have hooked up and drag? Oh, you know what? Well, I never been the type to really hook up and drag. They ain't never been my type of jet. But um, there's no need to hook up and drag when you have on all that. Even though people have, and there's plenty of guys in the club looking for that. Like this one guy has said. He said, I don't mind you doing drag. He said, but one thing I have learned is when I deal with transsexuals and they take their hormones, sometimes they don't get up. A drag queen is gonna get up because a drag queen ain't got no hormones, and the hormones don't get you up. I said, well, baby, that's really nice. I'm glad. But whether I'm in drag and we gonna take this off, we are not gonna get together. Cause you thinking this, and that ain't about to be blowing your back out. That ain't work like that. Mm-mm. Shit. That part, right, Marco? What do you think this is, honey? Jasmine ain't laying down with you. Uh-uh. Nope. Do you know any drag queens who have a girl voice? I know a lot of drag queens who have a girl voice. A lot of them. And they have a girl voice as a boy, too. I ain't never tried to change my voice because I ain't got time for that. Trying to change a voice, I ain't got time for that. Mm-mm. And my friends used to hate it. Bitch, won't you change your voice? Bitch, I'm not changing a motherfucking thing. If it sound like I smoke cigarettes, bitch, oh well. I'm not gonna change all that. What if my mama called? I ain't gonna do that. So, yeah, I ain't changing shit. Bitch, it is what it is. The fuck I'm about to change for? I'm already changed. I'm in drag. Shit. For real. That was enough changing. I thought, shit. The fuck you think this is, whole? Today is beautiful Tuesday. I want that bitch to stop calling me. Hold on, Insta. I gotta hang up in y'all face. I gotta come back, sign y'all back in because when the phone ring, they lose their sound. So they sitting there right now like, what happened? We're back. Can y'all hear me, Insta? I had to hang up in y'all face and bring y'all back. How did you get into drag? Baby, well, I'm always nervous getting on stage. And I got in drag because uh, they had announced at the club that they announced at the club they was having a contest and the winner was going to receive 2 tickets to see Patti LaBelle in concert. Me and my best friend was already going. We just didn't get our tickets yet. And that bitch said, bitch, you gonna win them tickets. And that bitch marched right on over there and wrote my name down. Bitch, I don't know shit about no drag. And then I done the contest, found my name Jasmine, already had masters from my drag mother. Um, and before I knew it, I was born. I ain't never stopped. No, it wasn't as a joke. It was for me to win them tickets. And my best friend knew if anybody could do Patti LaBelle, this bitch could do it. We just got to get this bitch in drag. Because he done seen me and he knew that was my favorite. And he watched me bring a bag that stacked up this high of videotapes of Patti LaBelle when I would go over his house and I would sit there in the living room while he was in the room sleep and I would watch it every day, all day. So he knew this bitch could win. Because he knew I could dance and all that. But, honey, I put that shit on, got them tickets, and ever since then, I ain't never stopped. I ain't never stopped. Even though people said I wouldn't make it in the business, I wasn't good enough, or I was ugly, and I was ugly. But bitch, please. I was tearing them bitches up. All them naysayers, I was tearing their asses up. Wore that. I had to sweep through San Diego real quick. 90% of the time, yeah, she's my go-to artist. It just kind of depends. But you know what? It does kind of depend on what the crowd is giving. But most of the time, because I know I'm going to fuck it up regardless of the fact. Do people train for it? No. Yes, my friend is to start for me. Is to is the big thanks for having me um, for making Jasmine born. Because if he never say, bitch, you winning those tickets and took his drunk ass over there and put my name on that list, bitch, and they had called. I was like, no, ma'am. Bitch, what am I about to do? Or still your man's in the dressing room at a club. No, I never had nobody ever cut up nothing, steal nothing from me, or none of that. Mm-mm. No, I ain't never had that before. Anybody ever cut up my clothes, baby, and stole my shit? I was locking dressing room doors, grabbing somebody's tennis shoes if I didn't have my own, and we was finna lock it up in that bitch. You may whoop me, I may whoop you, but bitch, we finna get into it. But no, nobody ever stole nothing from me. I didn't learn nothing about the stealing shit until I came to LA. I didn't at least the girls that I was working with in the San Diego scene, they wasn't stealing. But in the San Diego scene, there was some girls out there stealing, but they never stole from me. I didn't really like really experience of the stealing from the girls going on until I came to LA. And then I realized it was bitches down there stealing. But I was never like in that same circuit with them, so that was fine. But honey, please, them hoes used to steal bitches shit, hide they shit. Oh, it used to be a mess. Some bitches at hoes. Uh, there's a few different girls that I do, look up to. A lot of them come from the pageant circuit though, 'cause that's all we had to know about drag and how to travel and how to get booked in different clubs in different states and cities and stuff. It was through pageants. So it was a lot of girls on there that I had looked up to, and now I can say we are, we're friends and stuff, good friends. But my drag great grandmother, Miss Fela Masters, hands down, the most classiest lady I've ever met in my life. In this drag world, it ain't nobody like that one. It ain't no one like my nana, Miss Fela Masters. Every time we could be somewhere together, and if somebody know her, they have always said the same thing. Girl, you have never changed. You ain't never in nobody business. You always have been the same. And when a person can tell you you have been the same all the way through, all the way from the early 80s until 2020, that's saying a lot about a person. She does still perform. Every blue moon, she work in like healthcare. So she don't, it's not her, performing is not her like career like mine, but every blue moon there's a show, she'll come out there and fuck it up. She have a style, a class about her that people just be like, the way she moves, the way she do the song, how it's some people who you just say, bitch, you can wear anything and make it look good, because she just have that. She know how to walk. She have a, and she could cook. That's how I learned about Alka-Seltzer. But from her, I had a bad stomach one day. And I went over there with some groceries because I used to bring groceries over to our house just so she could cook for me um, before I got my place. And I went over there and I was like, oh, Nana, my stomach hurt. And she had put them things in there. I was like, She was like, drink this and watch, you going to feel better. Oop. I listened to what she said. 5 minutes later, I said, uh-oh. Ran to the bathroom, grabbed that trash can, whoop, and I felt a lot better. Woo! She said, I told you. And I sat there and fucked that food up. Sure did. I felt a lot better. That's when I first learned about applesauce. I never taken it before. She was the first person to give me that. And I've been hooked on that ever since. But not hooked, but I've been like, that's what I need for anything. She grounded me, not grounded me. Well, when I say grounded me, I mean gave me a grounding talk. I was cutting up at the club, about the I was arguing with one of our mothers in the community, and she was the host, Mother Rose. And baby, we got into it over this. And I had a big ass abscess that was right there. It was big, like almost between a golf ball and a tennis ball. It was huge. But I had just like popped it and drained it out and all that shit. So before this healed, I had a Band-Aid right there. And I put my makeup over it a little bit, but we was doing a contest or something, and she called me out, but it was hurting so bad. So they was like, just whatever, Jasmine don't feel good. So she had just got through reading this other queen, the transsexual, about sex and diseases and shit. And right after that, she was like, well, when they said, Jasmine don't feel good, she like, well, what's wrong with her? Do she something? Baby, she can't even get out her mouth good enough. I had came out that back. I was right in her old ass face. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. And she got her sons and stuff in the club. Bitch, I wasn't read about none of that. What you're not gonna do is be on a fucking microphone talking about, bitch, I got any motherfucking thing. So doing all that, and she was a person that really drunk a lot. Adios motherfuckers was her shit. So, I was very young and stuff and popping off, and I was like, oh, okay. I got to pop on this old hoe. And we was outside, and my nana was like, come here. And I was like, hold on, let me handle this. And then after whatever happened, she had said, come here. I went over there. She said, listen, you're my godchild. I love you a lot. She said, but the next time I tell you to come here and you're in something like this, she said, and you tell me to leave you alone, she said, I'm just going to leave you alone. She said, and whatever happens, happens. But just remember, you told me to leave you alone. And then I was like, okay. That has never happened again. It has. Right after that, I don't think I got into it with anybody else like that. I have, but custom out and that was it. But how that situation was, it never went like that again. Never. And then later I found out, all the guys that was there, that was like this woman's child. So she, when I learned, and then, some of them was like, girl, you wasn't going to hit her. I said, no, I was going to hit her. If I would have got close enough, I was going to pop her. And if y'all would have got a hold of me, y'all would have got a hold of me. But if I was able to get up and make a phone call, y'all better stay clear of all clubs. And I promise you that. Take how you want to take it to the bank, cash it, call your mamas, and baby, if I get up and if I can make a phone call, y'all better stay clear of all gay clubs that y'all go to. But yeah, and me and Mother Rose, we got over that. She was like the grandmother of the kids and all that. Woo! I'm like, damn, I wonder what would have. No, I don't wonder what would have happened because even though I had Master's family out there too, but I didn't. I'm young. I really don't know. And they was like, no, we wouldn't let nobody, jump on you or do nothing like that. But we probably had to get into it to defend you or do whatever. But I'm so glad that it didn't get that far. Because for real, honestly, the next morning, actually that same night, she had called me, but I didn't want to talk. And she called me in the morning, and then we talked. And after we talked, we was all fine and dandy. I was at the show the next week because I said I was never coming back to the show and performing and stuff. And I was at the show the next week, and she had called me to the stage, and she had talked to me and everybody. We apologized, we hugged. She got me a drink, called me a bitch, and it was over with. I was like maybe 20, 21. I was in my early 20s. Wait, let me think. I was like 22, 23. I was in my early 20s when that happened. Because I'm trying to think, did I even have a car then? I think I did. So I was like in my 20s, early 20s. I don't even know what these people are telling me. All right, y'all, we got 10 more minutes. I ain't never done no music. Shit. Hey, Jim. Yeah. And then she ended up, over the years, she's ended, like, she got older. Um, and my auntie that I always talk about sometimes, Khadijah, that used to live next door, Mother Rose started staying with her because she got older. So we started taking care of her. And one day I was watching, I was told to keep an eye out on her. I'm like, okay. Something told me like 20 minutes later. I don't even think it was 20 minutes later. I think it was soon as my auntie left. And she had just got her together and everything. She was cool watching TV. Baby, something told me, bitch, go in here and check on her. I go in the house and I open up that door and she was on the floor. I don't know how I was able to get her up, but I got her up. And just so happened my auntie was coming back and she was, oh my God, we got her up. Boom. She was like maybe 200 some pounds. So I had her upper part, her arms and stuff. My auntie, I came in, whoo. And she said, I was trying to go use the bathroom. Girl, you should have just called me. But yeah. And then I was out of town. Wait, was I in town? I think I was in town when she had passed away. And then I was going to be out of town doing her funeral. It was crazy. Crazy. She used to come over to the house and smoke weed with us. And she was the one, no shade. She used to talk to me all the time. Pick up the phone, she'd call me, tell me, because she was a phone sex operator. Now, mind you, at this time, she at least about 65. She about 55, 65-year old. Like, she's an older woman at this point. And she was transsexual, but she's an older woman at this point. Honey, she was a phone sex operator since the 80s. And she had talked to me about credit. She talked to me about health care. She talked to me about putting money away. She talked about friends, loaning. She talked to me about a lot. She like broke for real. She really told me a lot of shit. She was like, "No, make sure you do this, pay your bills right, da da da." Stuff that I think your parents should talk to you about. But she really had got me on that because she was like, "Watch." And she talked to me about, have you been doing shows? You see the benefit shows we have to do for girls and da 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 da. She was like, just always save you something to the side. She said, because when your ass need them hoes ain't gonna be around. And she ain't never lied. Have you always been sassy and stood up for yourself? Ever since I can remember, I always stood up for myself. Mm-mm. You know, at some point, I knew. Well, my mouth always been the same, which I don't. I don't know why people don't or can't. I do. I do. I do. But yes, you having a bad day? Uh oh. No, she's not my first drag mother. No, I didn't meet her until I came to LA. She was already here. Um, she was like the grandmother of our community, like the black community. She was like there because all the kids grew up, and she was the host. So she was older than a lot of the. She was. I think she was older than everybody. So she was the one who got the clubs going. She was the MC, and she seen first time performers grow up into being like major drag performers around the city and stuff. So she was there like from the start of a long ass generation. So everybody called her Mother Rose. That was her name, Mother Rose, and she was mother. But yeah, so I had some really good people to talk to me and get me started. What happened, Samantha? You want to end your life? Okay, well, baby, I'm gonna tell you this before I get you off of here. I don't play around with stuff like that. You probably need to call somebody and ask for somebody to come talk to you. But if you want to end your life, that's the stupidest thing ever you could do. Um, so that's how you feel. I need you to go look yourself in the mirror and get your life in order because that ain't gonna solve nothing. But I don't need you on here uh, saying nothing like that because if you feel that way, you need to get up here and call 911 or call somebody because I'm not a doctor for that. So I have a video on YouTube. You can press play and talk and see what I say about depression because you sound like you could be depressed or whatever. But if you feel like you want to end your life, baby, you're not gonna. I don't need that type of pressure on my nerves. So you get your life in order and know that your life do matter. I don't know what your situation is, but killing yourself or you want to end your life is not it. So I need you to get that in order. And if you're gonna be on here, be on here. But if you're gonna be sitting there talking about that, and can nobody go through that? No ma'am. Mm-mm. Baby, you can't do that. Uh. And I hate when people do that and say that because there'll be a lot of people who come on here, well, at least before, and they would say something like that just to get my attention. It's not that hard to get it. Um, but that ain't it. That is not it. That is not it. That ain't gonna solve and prove shit. Now, what if you try to do it, it don't work? So don't even. All right, y'all. Let me get off here. If y'all feel like y'all down and depressed or whatever, y'all can't go through something, y'all just need to take a moment to yourself and realize that you could probably get yourself out of a lot of situations if you take a moment and think. I know a lot of us is young and we can't do shit. But sometimes life is what it is, but trying to kill yourself is never the problem. If you feel like you have a suicide feelings, you need to call 1-800 273 8255. Period. Because I don't know what the hell you talking about. You better find you some music, Jim. You need to listen to Patti LaBelle, New Attitude and New Day. Listen to the words. If you need to play the song and pull the words up and read it with, I do that too. But you need to find you some encouragement. The National Suicide Prevention Hotline has saved your life many a times. Woo, Jesus. Mm-mm. It's always best to listen to gospel. Absolutely. You better listen to something, honey. That's what music is there for. Listen to it. It ain't all about throwing your back out, fucking up your knees. It's about listening to some music to make you feel good, to uplift you. Yes, please play Donald Lawrence. Is it Donald Lawrence? Yes. And the tri-state city, encourage yourself. You need some of that. Depression people, judges, hotline. Oh wow. Count your blessings, not your problems. Hello. She just no, she don't need no drugs. She probably needs some reefer. Cause drugs is probably got that brain going fucked over. But you get you some reefer, reefer make you say whatever making you mad. You say, bitch, fuck that bill. Always does it for me. She pulls me right at my depression. You play that anytime you had depression, baby. You keep playing NDRE. Cause that for real, that Patti LaBelle, I played her music for everything I was going through. If I didn't play her, I went to gospel. And I just found a song that made me, give me some type of encouragement. You need it. You need that. You need that. If you in love, what you gonna play? Luther Vandross? You want a bump and grind? What you gonna play? Bump and grind music? You gonna put on Teddy P? Turn them off. Shit, the lights. It's just like, I don't know. But, ooh, they said take a nap. You'll be fine. All right, y'all. It's time for me to get off here now. I need to start my day. We are at 12:13 p.m. right here in the Los Angeles, California area. Somebody loves you, baby. Patti LaBelle. Get into it. It's me. Y'all have a wonderful day. And today, Tuesday, I don't have shit to do. Uh-oh. I have to go pay for my tags. So let me go get my tags for my car. I need to drive with you. Drive with you where? Driving where, Jill? Driving where, Jill? I've cried to somebody loves you, baby. A few times, yeah. You need to. Get it out. I love you too, and okay. All right, y'all. Let me go get my tag for my car. I love y'all. Have a wonderful one. If you go out, wear your mask, wash your hands, sanitize them, all of that. But I will see y'all later on today. I'm gonna go handle my gym. My nose itch on the side. Oh shit! The fuck? It was just itching in that one spot. Good morning, Jed. And good afternoon, because it's afternoon over here. But I'm about to get off here, Jed. Sorry you late. Love y'all. See y'all soon.